The state of infrastructure in the United States plays a crucial role in the economy, public safety, and overall quality of life. Over the years, many infrastructure projects have aged, deteriorated, or become outdated, requiring significant repairs and upgrades. From bridges to water systems, here are the top 10 major infrastructure projects in need of repair in the U.S. 1. The Interstate Highway System. The Interstate Highway System, established in the 1950s, is a vital network that connects cities across the U.S. Unfortunately, many sections of these highways are in disrepair, with potholes, cracks, and aging pavement. The Federal Highway Administration estimates that billions of dollars are needed to maintain and improve these roads to ensure safe and efficient transportation. 2. Bridges across the U.S. Many bridges in the United States are in critical need of repair. According to the American Society of Civil Engineers, ASCE, about 42% of U.S. bridges are over 50 years old, and approximately 7% of them are classified as structurally deficient. These aging bridges require extensive maintenance or rebuilding to avoid potential collapse and ensure the safety of millions of drivers. 3. The electric grid. The U.S. electric grid is outdated and vulnerable to disruptions. Severe weather events and aging infrastructure often lead to power outages, sometimes lasting days or weeks. The grid needs significant investment in both modern technology and hardening against natural disasters to provide reliable and resilient service to homes and businesses. 4. Water systems and pipes. Water systems across the country are also in urgent need of repair. Many cities, particularly older ones, rely on antiquated pipes that are prone to leaks, corrosion, and contamination. Flint, Michigan's water crisis highlighted the dangers of poor water infrastructure, and across the country, billions of dollars are needed to replace aging water pipes and upgrade treatment plants. 5. Airports and air traffic control systems. Although many airports have been modernized in recent years, much of the U.S. airport infrastructure still requires improvements. Airports in smaller cities face overcrowding, while larger ones struggle with outdated runways, terminals, and security systems. Additionally, the air traffic control system is in need of a major overhaul to improve safety, reduce delays, and integrate modern technologies. 6. Public transit systems. Public transportation infrastructure in the U.S. is also in dire need of repair and expansion. Cities like New York, Los Angeles, and Chicago have systems that are often outdated, with frequent breakdowns, slow speeds, and limited coverage. Investing in more reliable and efficient transit options is crucial to reducing traffic congestion and supporting urban sustainability. 7. Dams and levees. The safety of the nation's dams and levees is another area that requires urgent attention. Many of these structures are aging and susceptible to failure, which can lead to devastating floods. According to the ASCE, roughly 15,000 dams in the U.S. are in need of repair, and more funding is required to maintain them and protect communities from natural disasters. 8. Ports and shipping infrastructure. Ports serve as critical gateways for goods coming into the United States, and many of them are in need of repair and expansion. Aging terminals, insufficient cargo handling equipment, and outdated shipping channels can hinder trade. Improving port infrastructure would boost economic growth and improve the efficiency of U.S. trade. 9. Railroads and freight systems. While railroads remain a critical mode of transportation for goods across the U.S., much of the freight rail infrastructure needs updating. Rail lines, bridges, and tunnels have aged, and many of the systems in place are not equipped to handle the growing demand for freight transportation. Investments are needed to modernize the rail network and expand its capacity. 10. Wastewater treatment plants. Wastewater treatment plants across the U.S. face increasing pressure due to aging infrastructure, population growth, and climate change. Many plants are running at or above capacity, with some systems being over 50 years old. Upgrades and repairs are necessary to ensure that the U.S. can safely treat and manage its wastewater, protecting both public health and the environment. The U.S. is at a crossroads when it comes to addressing its infrastructure challenges. With aging systems, inadequate investment, and growing demand, repairing and upgrading these critical infrastructure projects is essential for the nation's future prosperity and security. Strategic investments in modernization, maintenance, and new technologies are needed to ensure that these systems continue to support the economy and improve the quality of life for all Americans.